Okay, guys, it's Calvin here again. Just continuing on my little bit of videos I'm making up. I don't make any money on these videos. I don't really care. They're not monetized. I got a comment on the video there. What makes you that we should listen to you? I don't care. Nobody has to listen to me. I'm just saying what worked for me in the past. And I'm doing it again a little bit. But if you make it so that you can make life easier if you don't have to work for your money. Trading time for money in a slave-master relationship, well, that's okay. It's okay. But it keeps you tied to one thing, one budget, one master, one person paying you for trading your time for money. And that's all right. I don't suggest anybody quit their job or anything. That's but you can add on little things. If you look at it as you made an offer, you made an offer to go work for that person. You know, if you make offers and you make ask for things and keep an open mind, keep your mind working. As I say, I always use a book, and people say, one of the guys says, oh, we use everything on our tablets, we keep our notes on our tablets and our phones. Well, you know what, that's all right. As you can see, I got all kinds of stuff around me. I got phones. I'm just using this little phone for recording, but I mean, I got other cell phones. I got so many computers. I got so much equipment. And life is, I did it all in the past. I had real estate. I was sitting in Florida. I had business. Bought boat, trailers. I'd go down there, added it up. It'd come to, I thought it was 6 or 7 times I was down there constantly in the wintertime. And, by the time I was 30, I had things pretty much set up, and it was going. I had rentals. I was living in a house. It was rental upstairs. I had another house. I was monopolizing. If you use your brain, there's so many good things out there. I'm not saying I don't know everything. All I'm doing is I just go along in life. Make sure I got enough that I can. I don't have to get up in the morning most of the time for much. Unless I want to, but I want to. It's when you're doing things. I mean, what time is it now? Hey, 6:45 a.m. Oh, making a video. If you don't do nothing, you gotta plan. You plan what you're gonna do. A little bit of planning, and doing things in a day makes a big difference, a big change. And I keep days and days. And I can go back, and I can look about, publish more videos, list different things, look for affiliate things, list canoe, list cars, list whatever you can, look for stuff. If you keep a number of sources of small income, it makes life better. But if you had to get up every morning and go to work and maybe try to get 2 jobs because you got to pay this mortgage and you got to pay the heat and the hydro and the food. And if you got kids, it costs lots of money. So it's a person's better off to have a number of things that will work for themselves. Any kind of income that is passive. I mean, what do you got? I'm old now, so we got a couple of pensions, and she's got a couple of pensions coming in, and we got some rental from one boy, and we look after another boy, and some vending stuff, and some selling stuff, and some just in general. You know what? People are power. People are energy. People are free energy. All you have to do is ask somebody for something. And if they do it for you, that is free energy for you or for somebody else. I'm not here to get rich. I don't really care if I'm rich. All I want to do is live good and help people. And that's fine. Yeah, the guy says, what makes you an authority? What makes for a happy life? What makes your life happy? Person's life happy? Well, I can't say what makes your life happy. If you're happy in your life and everything's going along okay, who am I to try to change it? I don't want to change your life. If you're happy, if there's people living on the streets and they appear to be happy, and people adapt to things. And the way I see it is my body's still functioning. I'm 68 now, getting old. So, but I don't look at it as old. I'm still active. I still do things. I like to help people. But I want to do things. I want to help people a little bit. And that's all I really can say. But the guy says, what makes a life happy? How are your authority on it? I said, I don't know. If you're happy, you're happy. I don't want to change your life if you're happy. And if people aren't, when I find people that are depressed or they feel like they're stopped or locked up or something, you know what? That is people I want to help. I want to try something, and if I can't help them or they won't accept any suggestions or do anything, well, what can you do? I'm not going to force anybody to do anything. I don't really care. As long as I'd like to see people happy and healthy and doing what they can. But anyway, yeah, like I say, I do lots of crazy little things. I'm trying to help a guy. His name's Jesse Horrocks. His dad was Tommy Horrocks. I've known him for most of my life, since I was like 18, and he's an entertainer. He's in India. He goes down there and he entertains for the winter time down there, and he enjoys it. But Jesse, yeah, I put up ads for Jesse. Let's see, I better get this thing down here. I put up videos, take videos from the bar, or these are ones that the bar owner actually took. So he's a songwriter. He writes up his own songs, this guy, but he's not getting really far ahead. He's the guy with the hat on there. He's got a different style of music, and I've been just coaching him the same way to every day make some notes and try to take 3 actions in the day. This guy's he's got a different kind of music, different style of music. Make it full screen. Yeah. But yes, he's 45 now. I mean, he's not doing so well financially, but I'm just trying to give a hand at doing some things. I put up ads on Kijiji, I do things. I put ads on Kijiji, for selling stuff for myself, looking for stuff to do, seeking stuff that can help me in some way. If I find cheap stuff, free stuff that'll help me, I take it. It's just pick it up. It's free. If somebody offers something and I ask for something, well, that's free stuff. That's free. Energy is free to you. And I believe it should be reciprocal. It's give and take in this world, and we cannot live on our own. We can't. We survive by everything everybody does for us. Like we go to the stores. Somebody's making all that stuff. Somebody's growing all that stuff. Somebody's manufacturing stuff that we need, want, like, and so we can't. We do without it. I got to depend. The hydro coming in, I have to have that on. I have to pay that bill. I need that on. Somebody worked to build this whole thing, put the structure in place, and it was all done by man. It was done by man, and even all these computers and all this stuff. It's all created by man. It come out of man's head. Lots of people that have created this stuff or started off with it. I mean, most of them are dead and gone now, but it's accelerating at a phenomenal rate. It's geometrically moving on and on. And people are saying AI is no good. It's scary. Well, yes, it's scary. They know what I'm doing every minute of the day. I mean, phones are listening, the TVs are listening, and they know more about me than I know about myself. Basically, like they know what you want. All their algorithms are set up. I know people can be just sitting around talking, and all of a sudden ads are coming up on the phones for different things, um, and they're watching us from the sky all the time. Every street corner's almost got a camera on it, and satellite. I mean, they monitor us 24/7. We're like animals in a cage, truthfully, and they can do anything they want to us. We think we live in a free world. It's not free. Um, we're only free maybe if we free ourselves in our own minds. But tell me something that's free, or that you can do without that freedom to do stuff. You go dig a hole in your yard, maybe you need a permit for it. You can't even dig a well in your yard now, and without a permit. Or lots of times you can't do it. Some places, if you cut down a tree on your own property, you're going to be in trouble. Everything is super regulated now, and the permits for everything and regulations. So what? If the devil's running this world, which he is, I mean, he's supposed to be God over this world, and he's making the rules, so we comply as best we can, and just try not to step into his territory. If he's the God of this world, and you're going to try to knock him off his throne, that's not my job. That's God's job. He'll say when that happens. But I think this world is coming to a bad situation, bad position right now, where we might be facing something worse than ever. I mean, you look at those fires in Lahaina and California or whatever, and that what's it called, Paradise, California, and all over the place. Strange fires are burning. Burn down your house, and there's just ashes left, and trees are standing all around the property, or your car away from your house out there. It just melts and disintegrates basically, and for no real reason. I don't know how the fire could get away over there, but that's just the way it is. We don't know whether it's man doing that or it's God doing that. I think it's man, but you know what? If I don't have absolute proof of it, I can't. I'm not going to say this is what it is, this is what it isn't. And you know what? If we worry about it, we're wasting time. We're just wasting time. If it happens, it happens. If you're warned and you have to run, you run. So, well, whatever. That's the way it is, but the fact is, too, lots of those people that had to run, some of them were very rich. Some of them could, hey, okay, I can run. One guy was kind of, one rich guy I was listening to on the internet there. I think it was one of the California fires. He says, oh, well, I won't have trouble with that, that water problem I had anymore. I won't have trouble with this. It was giving me some problems. And I mean, if they have other places and they have lots of assets and money, they just go somewhere else, let it burn. If the insurance covers it, covers it. If it doesn't, well, they have other things. And a person should always have the ability, people say, oh, I can live by myself, I'll be a loner, I can do all this stuff myself, and, live on the land. Well, yeah, we plant gardens. In COVID, I built two big greenhouses for ourselves. I helped my friend build one in his yard in town. We live in the country, and just keep doing things. You try to do things frugally. in COVID, man. Oh man, I couldn't get anything, and I wanted to build I started to build a greenhouse before COVID. You know, it's funny how things happen. It was like I was somehow warned that that lockdown was coming. I believed it was a bunch of crap, but I could feel it in my bones, you know. There was that in the fall, and I says to myself, you know, I think I need another greenhouse. I got this feeling I gotta build a greenhouse, and I started to put up the structure. It was, you know, and I had old 2x6s and stuff. I was going to use to build this thing, and I started, and then it got too cold, and it started to snow, and the wife says, "Oh, put it away, put it away." And I was okay, so I just pushed the boards all aside there, and I left it for the winter. And then later on, it was in December, was just right at Christmas time, right just after Christmas. I got this dark feeling, this feeling of like something's about to happen. I don't know what. And you know what? I'm not really the gardener. It's the wife that likes the gardening stuff, not me. I didn't really care about it, you know. All of a sudden, I got this feeling. I gotta start gardening. I don't know why. I gotta start something in the house. So I phoned the wife. She was in town. And I says, "Where's the tomato seeds?" She says, "It's Christmas time. You're crazy." "I don't care," I says. "Where is the seeds?" So I started putting tomato seeds on, you know. And my God, I started growing tomatoes in the house. And March, when that lockdown, that all that stuff started to happen, and everything went chaotic, I had tomato plants like 3-4 feet tall, 3 feet. I guess 3 feet. They were sitting on the windowsill. I'll probably have a picture here someplace. I don't know if I got it in one of these computers here. I'd have to look around for it. Where's the mouse for the other computers? Mouse over here. Keyboard. Lots of stuff. I don't know. Let's just try this folder over here. I'll turn this a little bit more. Let's see this computer. Let's just open this folder. See what we can see here. Come on, guys. Well, folder open on this side. Let me see. Hey, there's a truck I picked up and worked on. Like I say, you know, there's lots of things that a person can do. Okay, this is meetings we used to put on. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that from that distance. We still do. There's health meetings we put on. What else do I do here? You know, I gotta fix the truck. Dan Weston, I'm dealing with him. He's a preacher out of California. Checking out the fires and stuff for me. Yeah, if you see like these strange fires, this is an aerial photographs. Let's see if we can open it on this computer here. You look at things and come on, it's not opening. Oh, it's opening on the main computer over this computer. Oh, until it moves over. But yeah, there's so much stuff there. Like, I mean, here, I'll see if I can move this over, jump this over onto this bigger screen. Now these are areas, I mean, whole houses are burned out. This was news. Oh, dropped the mouse there. Like I say, ashes, and you know, like, some areas are green, the trees are basically there. There's no forest fire coming from anywhere around the thing, you know. It's just strange stuff. You know, like, I don't know, but whatever. We can't do a lot about it, but if you have to run, you run. If you don't have to run, do your day. Try to enjoy your day. Just do things in your day, and be happy. So somehow try to be happy. But like I say, if you make a list every day, okay. It was April 7th, yesterday, things I did, things I didn't do, you know, I didn't list that canoe, about this Amazon affiliate thing, and ClickBank, and, you know, I put days down, farther down the pages, and did I put anything down? I mean, it's what, 7 o'clock in the morning. Hey, and it's Tuesday. I got a clear sheet. Now I got to start moving my day things up here. And if you have a day list, it helps you do things. It helps your mind go, and that makes your mind busy. And that's for me. I'm happy if I'm doing things, if I'm thinking about things, if I'm helping people. It's very important. But yeah, this Jesse, I'm trying to help him with his marketing his stuff, and I got him doing the lists too. Got him doing lists, but anyway, I don't know. I'll just continue on, and we'll try to make some videos every day, just to, so we can go along together. Like I say, I've done this when I was younger. I'd get up in the morning, and I'd be up this time or earlier, and I would have a list. I'd get in the vehicle. I'd mark down when I left, where I went all day long, who I talked to, different ideas. I mean, I was working with other car sales places, and I was doing work for them at the same time, and they were selling cars for me at the same time. You work together. Anytime you can network with somebody or affiliate with something, and just ideas make things happen. And as long as ideas with movement, action, makes something happen. Anyway, I'm going to get going now. I think this video's gone on long enough. I'll throw it up on YouTube, BitChute, and whatever. Like I say, I keep different channels going because, you know what? If YouTube says, if you did another violation, you said something that wasn't good, it's dangerous for the community, they give you a strike. And I'm at my first strike there now, because I was taking a video at a meeting where a doctor was talking, and he mentioned something about certain things YouTube says are dangerous. You're advising people are saying bad things about about health or whatever. I says, so they says, you got the strike, but if you take this little training course, in 90 days we'll forgive you. I'm sorry, I didn't violate anything that, it's supposed to be freedom of speech in this country. Nobody, just mentioning certain words on YouTube will get you chucked off. So I make sure I keep everything on disk. Make sure there's a Rumble up there, and there's I had the BitChute channel. I keep moving things around, and and I used to burn DVDs all the time, but I don't bother with that no more. Yes, it's an interesting world. I think the next world, I believe, is going to be better. Like I say, if everything in life, if everybody worked, if you got up and you went to your job, or you did whatever you did in the day, but yet you could go to the store and just pick up anything you wanted, and everything was free. Everything was free for everybody, but everybody worked. If you worked in a factory, it wouldn't matter if you were a meat packer, or a car builder, or whatever you were. If you needed a vehicle, you just go down to the lot and pick one up, and wouldn't cost you anything, No need for insurance, no need for anything like that. That would be a great life. And I think that's probably what's going to be like in the next place. It talks in the Bible about Garden of Eden. There was 2 people in there, and there was no cost for anything. Everything was free. You could do whatever they wanted. Only they made a mistake, I guess. They wanted the one thing they couldn't have. So we are here now in this training place. It's my opinion, training place. And it says the love of money is the root of all evil. Love of it. Well, I sure don't love money. But we need it. There's no way of getting around without money today. And money doesn't really have a intrinsic value. It's just printed on plastic or paper or coins. And the only reason it's people trade it is because it has they're told it has value, and people work for it and strive for it, and just trying to make it easier for you guys. And myself, I have to do things on a daily basis. It keeps my mind going. It keeps me eating. It keeps the bills paid. And just simple things. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this loose right now and go on with your day. Have a good day. Don't just forget about it. If you open your mind and you think I got to do something, take a direction at something, and concentrate on that. Concentrate on it. Keep a list, what you did towards it, and after you concentrated on it, just forget about it, and come back to it. As you're supposed to come back to things. When you're trying to learn something, they say sleep on it for a while, because whenever you're trying to learn something, it seems hard. But if you push on at it, and then you back off, and then you push on again, it's like all of a sudden it opens up in your mind. Oh, I now understand it. I learned it. We all learn in this world. We learn from the time we're a baby. We cry to get attention. We have to learn to walk. It was hard. Even to learn to eat by yourself, it was hard. And things can go away. I got two friends right now. One's a quadriplegic in hospital, 1 year older than me. Move his neck about this much. That's it. No finger, no nothing. The other building beside him, it's like a different kind of care home. I got another friend in there. Stroke. This arm, he has to lift it around now. It works a little bit. Leg working a little bit, but he still can't walk. He's in a wheelchair. But both of those people, I go and see them, and they seem to be okay, and they're adapted and happy enough, and they're going along. Like people would say, well, why would a guy want to live where he has to be diapered all the time, carted in and out of bed, has to be fed, they have to clean him, shower him, a catheter all the time. Why would the guy want to live? But he still wants to live. I got children, I got grandkids. Well, so we get used to it. Even the people in jail, they get used to it. We're all, and they can do anything they want to us. They can make criminal out of you in 2 minutes if they want. So I just suggest you keep your nose a little bit clean. Follow the rules that the devil's got, providing it's not causing if you have to do something that is illegal, well, you have to do it. Like it's something. Like I say, if I have to speed to save somebody's life, I'll speed. I had to do that a number of years ago. Somebody tried to commit suicide. And I had to get into town. It's 140 click. It's 90 speed limit. Wrapped up bleeding and gotta go. I didn't get stopped, but what are they going to do? Are they going to give me a ticket? They better give me an escort. As far as I'm concerned, you better get me there and get me there fast. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and we'll chat in the next video.